guys? We are
Seeking Spirits.
Have you ever wondered if you could survive at the most haunted school in America?
Well, tonight, we're gonna find out if we can because we're at Poasttown Elementary. And I'm scared as fuck.
I'm gonna shit my pants. I don't know, how do you think it felt? You can get real close with that, can't you?
Pop it off, shawty.
On today's podcast, we're going to talk about all the crazy things that have happened to people in this school, the most haunted school in America. We're even going to call our friend Dylan from Haunted Nights, and he's going to tell us about everything they experienced while they were here, and maybe give us the details on what room I should do a solo in.
And you don't want to miss out on the end of this video because we put a juicy little teaser for part 1, which is going to be next week's investigation video.
We're also going to play an exclusive EVP that you will only be able to hear in this podcast. We're going to take this DR60 and we're going to put it right in that haunted doll's lap. We're going to press record and we're going to go film the rest of the podcast. And once it's done, we're going to play it for you. So you do not want to miss that.
Do it.
All right, guys. Well, here goes nothing.
Yep.
Poasttown Elementary School.
Yeah, we got the tour. We didn't film it, so you guys won't be seeing that, but we want to let you guys know some of like the history, some speculation about things. A lot of crazy experiences here.
A lot of wild stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a little darker here and a little more scary than I thought. I was like, oh, we're going to an elementary school. Like, no, dude.
But I mean, it's the most haunted elementary school in the world for a reason.
Yeah,
it's creepy.
We've already been, like, on the tour, we already heard footsteps, like loud bangs.
All of it. I mean, you can hear, I thought I heard someone talking. Our tour guide was, like, genuinely freaked out. When we pulled up, she was outside in her car. She said, some nights I pull up here and I can go inside and I'm fine, no big deal. Other nights I pull up and I'm like, I'm not going in there by myself. And she said, tonight is one of those nights.
So I guess that's probably a good thing for us, I guess we'll see what happens. She told us a lot of different stories. Yeah. One in particular that really scared me. I'm getting a ringing in my ear right now. Okay, I'm a little scared. There was like an alcoholic janitor here, and she showed us the spot where he used to like hide and drink. Apparently he's super aggressive, and they had a team in there, and she said the guy was very not himself.
You catch our drift.
Yeah, we're not going to say the word, but she said it wasn't that, but almost to that. Yeah. And that he was like not himself. He was super rude. They had to pull him out. He slept with a Bible that night.
That's the weirdest part to me. That's creepy.
Because him and his wife were so scared of how he felt in that room. I don't think we're probably going to go in that room. I mean,
I might pop in for a second. I don't know. That's a freaky room. I don't know. It's also like not a full room. Like it's like
there's pipes.
It's like 3 feet tall. It's like 4 feet tall and like pipes everywhere.
It's basically just like plumbing access.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. We might go. This place is huge.
Yeah.
The main history of this place though is that there was 2 train accidents.
Yeah.
Before there was a school here. So a couple like years apart, and lots of.
They were both in July.
Yeah, they were both in July. Very close together as far as time of the month and stuff like that. Not years. But a lot of people died. I think she said I want to say almost 40 combined through it.
Yeah, I think she said there was 30-something in the second one and about 4 in the first one. Yeah. And this was like the field hospital.
Yeah, it was like the triage hospital or whatever you might call it.
And then they built a school on it.
Yeah, perfect spot for one, right?
Mm-hmm. Makes total sense.
Yeah.
She also said that once the train goes by, because there's still a train.
Yeah, there's still a train.
That the activity will ramp up.
Yeah, it will. It'll go up to 11. So we did hear one while we were doing the.
We did.
The
what was that?
So I scratched my ear. That might have been me, but.
Okay.
Could have been me. I'm sorry. But yeah, we're already tensions are high. Oh yeah. Also, there is a little girl that they call Sarah who tragically passed away when she fell down. Well, she didn't pass away here. She fell down the stairs over the railing and then passed away at a hospital, I think it was, or at home. But they say that they see her a lot here, so there could be a chance we interact with Sarah tonight. Yeah, and, the other thing that she said that was, I thought, okay, there's going to be a lot of kids. Yeah. And she said that there are, but she also said there might be something dark. Might have a little bit of a crawler scenario.
Yeah, the way that she explained the crawler in the basement had me physically feeling like I was gonna vomit.
It kind of sounded like it scarred her a little bit.
Yeah, she said she literally would not.
Yeah.
She ran out crying that night and would not come back. She said it took her a long time to go back down into the basement, and she made sure that we were staying very close to her in the basement. And as somebody who, obviously is here a lot.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy to hear. You know
trust
what I mean?
her judgment.
So, yeah, it's nuts. I mean, this place has been investigated a ton by people. I mean, every room you go into, there's chalkboards full of different paranormal teams. They have a room where they just have all the shirts of the teams that have been here.
Yeah,
so this is kind of like a historic spot for paranormal investigators. This is like a one of a kind,
Whose video was it? And the bus on the little ramp moved by itself?
I think it was like a one-off video on YouTube, like just the clip of it. If we can find it, maybe we'll put it in here if it won't get copy striked or whatever. But there's a clip of, there's like a toy, like a ramp that has like a bus that's like this big on it that kids can like sit on and ride, and like goes down and goes onto the ground. And there's a video of it sitting at the top, and then all of a sudden it just goes. There's also a video of someone being pulled out of a bed here.
Yeah, actually.
Potentially the owner.
No, it was.
Was it? Okay.
Daryl, the owner. Mm-hmm. It was in this room, actually.
Yeah, apparently in this room.
They said this used to be his bedroom, and it's on their website. Maybe they'll let us put a clip of it in here. We'll ask. But, and he is pulled out. There's actually a photo.
Was the photo from when he got pulled out?
Yes.
It was. Let me grab it real quick.
Yeah.
Now look at this. This does not look very friendly. That looks like some pretty serious injuries right there to his forehead. Apparently that's when he got pulled out of bed. So that is unwell. Yeah.
This spot feels a lot darker to me than I was anticipating.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you think elementary school and you're like, oh. Now, like she said, there could be something dark here. She said that's kind of been a more recent thing, too. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of like a newer thing. I'm not sure exactly how it got here, but places like this, there's so much energy, all these different combinations of energy and other people's energy who come in and investigate and all that stuff. It just mixes up, and we never really know what we're doing. No one does. You don't know if you're opening things. You don't know what's going on. You don't know if stuff's being created by how we're investigating. You don't know anything. So it's like it's just intense.
Or you don't even know if it's just like something that just was seeing people come and investigate here that was maybe like nearby on the land. They said land nearby might be Native American burial grounds by the quarry.
Yeah.
A lot of
rock
different
quarry,
a lot of different energies. I mean, just
crazy stuff
here.
Yeah, lots of mixing of different types of energies. So it's kind of interesting to see how it all plays out. I mean, we're gonna see. We've got this place till noon tomorrow.
Yeah, I think this is actually the longest that we've ever been at a location.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna be crazy though is I have a feeling tonight's gonna kick our ass, and you guys already know where we're going to be filming tomorrow, which is Waverly Hill Sanatorium.
No big deal.
Yeah, so, I think the next 48 hours are probably going to be...
pretty gnarly.
Yeah. I haven't actually felt this scared. Like, I know I say I'm scared and stuff, and I am.
Yeah.
I'm actually scared.
This is the most haunted school in America, maybe the world, and Waverly is quite possibly the most haunted place in the world.
Yeah.
There's people that say that. Like, people won't... sometimes people, make these claims about places. If you say that about Waverly, no one's going to bat an eye.
Right.
Because it is truly that historic. Mm-hmm. So, 2 of the most haunted places in the country, we're going to be going in the next 48 hours. Back to back. So, this is going to be intense. If you guys haven't noticed, we're trying a little bit something different with the podcast format. We
also couldn't get our podcasting equipment on the plane because... It's a lot.
So we're just filming with the camera and the camera mics and stuff. Should be okay. And we have just a different approach we're going to try and do to it.
So let us know how you guys like it.
Yeah. Put it down in the comments. Let us know, what you like, what you didn't like, what you missed, what you think we should add. We're open to it all because we're just, kind of going as we go along.
And we hope to be going more places where we're going to have to fly to and stuff. So this would be more approachable for us to... do.
Kind of like a format for the podcast. And it's a little bit more interesting, if you saw the intro, I'm sure you did, we are going to review an EVP. We put it in the doll room on a haunted doll's lap. You're only going to be able to hear that EVP in this episode at the very end, right before the preview for next week. So that's something you don't want to miss either. I think maybe now we're going to go just show you a couple of hotspots.
What was that?
What did you hear?
No, I heard shuffling.
I didn't hear it because I was talking.
That was wild for you, though.
It felt like it was right behind me.
It sounded like it came this way to me.
Really?
Are you okay?
No.
What do you need?
I think I'm gonna cry.
Really?
Something just straight up like rushed up on me. I'm
Really?
not kidding.
This place is no joke.
That was crazy. I can feel like tingling on my back right here. Okay. Dustin, pop a fucking squat.
Wow.
Oh my god. Okay, so that's so much fun.
Oh my gosh. Wow. So, yeah, that was a little intense. I was talking, so I couldn't hear what you guys heard. And then the way you reacted, I was like, oh no.
I mean, I definitely, 100%, I heard it before, I seen you notice it, but then, I heard it, continuing, and then you jumped, and that's when I was like,
it literally felt like I could hear it, run up on me, and then this right here, this side of my back is, tingling. I'm not kidding. That actually just freaked me out. I almost cried because I haven't... Okay.
You okay?
I'm fine. That has never happened while we're filming a podcast. We had crazy stuff happen at Penhurst while we were filming the podcast, but never like that. That did not feel like it liked me. There's a lot of places they don't like women here. Shocker.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. Well, as I was saying, we are about, maybe that's why they came in and rushed you, because they were like, oh, are you going to come out here? You sure you don't want to just stay right in here?
Well, this is where it got pulled out of bed, so I'm not sure if this is
that's very true. So we are going to go just show a couple of the hot spots. We're going to go down to show you guys where the crawler scenario is happening. And then I think the last place we'll go, there is more than just these hot spots, but you'll see some of them in the video too. We'll go up into the doll room to pick up the EVP and just show you guys around. That way you can just see how crazy that room is. But we're going to go ahead and move on to showing you guys some spots, so we'll catch you in a second.
I'm terrified. That was really scary. I'm not shitting you. That was so fucking scary. The energy of that.
I could feel how intense it was for you.
I did not fucking like that. I did not like that at all.
So we are at the cafeteria. Now this is one of the most haunted spots in this entire building.
Not gonna lie, I have the freaking ick down here. After I just got rushed up on, I'm not feeling good. She does say that in this room particularly, and in the other room right across from it, they do not like women. They'll pull your hair. They will make you sick.
Yeah. And what's interesting is you just got rushed up on, which is kind of what happened to her down here.
Yes.
She was with a group down here. They were facing down this way, and all of a sudden, they had a little bit of a crawler situation.
She said it was out of the first door, and it crawled. She said very quickly. It was like
just like that, right up to her, and she said
three people,
cry, and she left.
Yeah, and left. 3 people behind her too, and she said she wouldn't come back down here for a really long time.
You can hear her echo in here, which is scary as fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is one of the hot spots. We'll definitely be doing some investigating down here tonight. See if we can, experience something similar. Not that I want to, but yeah, very, very crazy hot spot. It's the basement too, which is kind of like a weird dynamic.
It is honestly when I think about this being a school and this being the cafeteria where they ate, that kind of gives me weird vibes. I mean, maybe it felt less like a basement because all the ceiling tiles were up and it wasn't as dilapidated, but I mean, still just kind of an odd layout.
Yeah, and I've heard in other videos when people are talking about this, from the owner himself, he said that other students who went here would say going to lunch was the scariest thing they do all day, because this was haunted when it was a school, because it was built on top of the train wrecks sites. Yeah. So the triage sites were the train wrecks. So children were experiencing things here.
Motorcycle. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm on edge.
Yeah, we're both on edge. I have a headache. She got rushed up on. We're like, okay, maybe this place is affecting us a little bit. But we're gonna move on to the next hot spot. We're gonna show you 2 more down here, and then a doll room. So
yep. So let's do it.
Let's go. This is the dry good room that Dustin's standing in, and apparently you're gonna go in first. I know it's Lexi's sandwich. Apparently this is one of the most haunted rooms in here as well. Specifically, women in here are going to have a great time. She said basically any equipment you have, put it in here and it will go off.
She said her daughter got her hair pulled in here.
Yeah.
She's been sick. Not a fun situation. I don't want to be in here, so let's move on.
So what are you feeling right now? Are you worried?
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I'm a little bit worried. I haven't really been this freaked out in a while. As far as
It's pretty scary in here.
we were hearing a lot, like a lot.
Everywhere we were walking was pretty rough.
And the fact that, what's her name, Denise, our tour guide, she said she didn't want to come in the building alone tonight. She said some days I feel like I can go in there by myself, and today was not one of those days.
Yeah, that's scary.
So.
But hey, what can you do?
There's that.
True. Dustin, what's your vibe?
Big boot goofing.
Big boot
goofing. Dustin's got the new camera. Look at it, shiny. Ooh, new audio. I'm feeling pretty good. It's excited. I don't know. It is scary in here, so.
We haven't been by ourselves in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute, so.
So I'm my poop my long johns. All right,
we're gonna go ahead and ring our friend Dylan from Haunted Nights, wearing the merch, buy the merch, Haunted Lads. But we're gonna go talk to him and see what he experienced here.
Here. Put you on a Germix.
Sponsor us, please.
What up, brother?
What's up, dudes? Yeah.
All right, man. So we just want to ask you a couple questions since you guys have been here, obviously. So, like, what was some of the stuff that happened to you guys when you were here?
So we went down into the gym and near the basement, and we had a lot of disembodied voices, a lot of sound like footsteps, just noises coming from the hallways. So I found it very interesting that they kind of stayed away from us at first. Mm-hmm. But as we moved upstairs, it seemed like they got more used to us throughout the night. We started doing live streams before we actually film and investigate pretty recently, and I definitely think it helped us out. So,
Interesting.
If that's something you guys want to do, it definitely helped us out. Kind of like introduced us to the spirits that are there.
Yeah,
like warm them up.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Yeah, we were already hearing footsteps when we were walking around. When we got the tour, we were hearing footsteps. We were hearing bangs.
Yeah, it was quite scary.
So what through the whole night, what do you think like the like most active spots were for you guys?
Definitely don't neglect the classrooms, like the teachers' break lounge area. We got some really good stuff in there. Oddly enough, the bathrooms.
Really?
Wait, like the working ones or like the ones that are upstairs?
No, the ones that are upstairs.
Okay.
Huh. Interesting.
Because I was in there, I had probably like a 20-30 minute flashlight conversation, just in like on the sink in the bathroom. Spot, but,
wow. Okay. Shit.
It's a massive location, though. I'm sure you guys are gonna have a good night.
And last question. If you were to pick one spot that would be the scariest spot for me to do a solo, where would it be?
I mean, I would say probably the teacher's lounge, just because it's kind of like back in the far back of the school, kind of removed from everything else.
Yeah.
And we were in there. It kind of had like a "you're not supposed to be here" sort of feeling. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, they were like, "Get out, you children!
Get out of here, you rascals!" Wow.
You darn rascals.
Hell yeah. Well, Dustin's already been farting up a storm, so you know the night's about to pop off. But we won't take up any more time. I know you got to go hit your premiere, so I appreciate you letting us call you, brother.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. Well, I'll catch you later.
All right, hope you have a good night.
Peace.
Bye.
Thanks, man. We're going to pick up this EVP right here. We're going to grab it. We're going to tell you a little bit about this room, and then we're going to go downstairs and we're going to listen to it.
Okay. Sounds good.
If you couldn't tell, this is the doll room.
Mm-hmm.
Try a little bit of the intro in here. This is 2 full rooms of dolls.
And they said they didn't design it like that. It just kind of ended up like that. People would start sending dolls, and now it's called the doll room. Used to be, this part was the library, and I think that part was the music room.
Yep.
Pretty scary.
Yeah, it's pretty freaky in here. These 2 dolls specifically are very haunted.
They actually said they put that one, the smaller one, into a locker.
They called her Slender Woman.
Yeah, they did call her Slender Woman. They said they put her into a locker, and she opened the door. They told us not to touch those, like not to move them.
Yeah.
It was okay if we put the EVP down.
Yeah, we didn't move them. We don't mean any. Well, peace and love. We're all in here with peace and love.
Love, baby.
So this place is creepy. I'm like everywhere. I want to look everywhere.
This is the little thing we're telling you about. That bus right there was on top of this, and it just moved all the way down by itself. Well, we're gonna put this.
Oh, this is not focused on shit.
Oh God.
At all. Like everything is blurry, like very blurry.
Oh.
It's not focused on nothing.
This isn't like rivets, by the way. So if this comes out of the rivets at all, like.
Yeah, no, you're literally fucking blurry. Oh, there it goes. That was.
Just touched me. I'm not kidding you right now. What the fuck?
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
The battery's not set on it. It was full.
Wow.
So, there's that.
Here goes nothing. We're going to listen to this. I think it might be 11 minutes. You're going to be able to hear us at first.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go for it. It's probably still us walking away. That's probably not.
Just a name.
Did it?
Or maybe I'm just tripping.
Maybe it's kind of.
It sounds like someone just got dragged.
What did that say?
Pause it for a second. Okay, I just want to remind everyone that this is voice activated. So this only picks up when it hears voices. And like 90%, sometimes it does pick up like sounds, like if you're like moving something, but 90% of the time, unless it's a voice, it's not going to pick it up. And sometimes like even our voice, it won't pick up if we're being quiet.
Yeah.
So I don't know how long this is. I think it might be 10 minutes, but we're about 2 minutes in. So we've already heard some chatter.
Yeah. I think that hey was very clear. There's another sentence I think we'll be able to hear it better when we listen back.
For some reason, sometimes it's easier to hear when it's like transcribed twice through like an audio device. So like we hear it here, and then when I go back and edit it through the mic, for some reason, like being further away and it like getting the extra stuff getting kind of toned down and the echo of the room and stuff, you can hear it better. So let's keep going though. We'll see.
So let us know in the comments.
Yeah,
what you
definitely.
think it says.
If you hear anything in this EVP, let us know in the comments. What a chat.
What did y'all hear?
I don't know if I heard anything. It just sounded like screaming. Hold on. One more. Maybe leave.
I heard leave the first time. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Listen to me. That was vocal as fuck.
Yeah, that was fucking scary. We've got him.
The light just brightened. 4.5 minutes in. That was like a full sentence. A lot of cars outside.
Yeah. It's a dragon. Okay.
That was 5 minutes. So that's us returning. Okay, so
It literally like yelled right before we came
So
back
we-
into the room.
we left it up here for about 20 minutes probably.
Mm-hmm.
Because we went down and filmed some of the podcast segments. Came back up and got it. It's about a solid, like, there was 5.5 minutes. I think it was probably about 3.5 minutes of chatter
Mm-hmm.
and like 3 or 4 like shouts, screams.
Yeah.
Almost like that's pretty crazy.
I think it definitely said, "Hey, leave, listen to me."
I definitely heard "listen to me," which is terrifying. We're literally staring at 2 pitch black doorways, and it's so scary. Yeah.
Also, that light
Yeah. It went,
on this second camera that you guys can't see, if you want to show it, Dustin.
this light on
This
here,
light just got brighter. It was really weird, but like the light shrank. Like it shrank, but it got brighter
I don't
because
know.
it was 2 rows before. Now it's only 1 row.
Maybe it, like, I don't know. Maybe something malfunctioned with it. Either way. Also, this camera is basically dead. It's got
And
like
it's been here. I put a new battery in it
20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago. That has lasted at least an hour in the dead cold of winter at Mid-Orange in the hallway.
Yeah.
So I don't think that got drained. Okay, so wow, this is
Pretty crazy
already.
way to start. This building is scary, man.
Yeah, I honestly, you guys, I mean, you're gonna know before we actually technically know what happens because we're about to go film that, but you're gonna see it. A little preview of next week right now.
Good job.
Spookalookies.
Can you just walk in front of that one more time? Just make it ding. Just so we don't look crazy like we're talking to air. Brother.
I literally assumed it was him
Yeah.
in here.
There will be,
Oh shit.
okay, there will be what? You don't have permission to touch Dustin. Yeah. Is your name Spencer? Just interesting.
Yeah.
You know what?
I thought I might have saw something wrong for a second. There's no way. There's no way. Come find me?
I think I'm gonna pass out.
But this night's fucking crazy so far.